Hello everyone, this is Enayat Meer with my Active Directory Migration Tool project, video number 9. So you will see a brief about this video. I am going to explain my document which you have seen in my previous 8 videos. So what I have done so far, what you are going to watch now. This is my video number 9 where I am going to create 2 user accounts just for the purpose is that to create their profile at source. When you migrate computer account, then your computer is a member of target domain. You still can use that computer to log in as a source domain member, so you will be able to see your source profile. So I am also going to migrate 2 users in this video. I am also run a security translation visit in this video. So you are looking at the overview of my previous videos. This is my current video, but let me see. So if I have the other document, this says working on now, but once I am done with the video, then I change my document title. So let's take a look first my document what I have so far updated. So before we move on, you are looking at briefly on my document where I am going to mention what I am going to do in this video. ADMT migration video part 9. Agenda is to create 2 new user accounts with a new profile at source domain, which is a source.com, in order to test a profile at target domain after a user accounts and computer migration. I am going to migrate computer in my next video, which is video number 10. So in this video, I will create 2 user accounts. Names are Profile1 and Profile2. I will log in at source with both accounts from a member server or a client computer. I will create 2 folders on desktop for each user account. That means when I migrate my computer, then I will log in back as a target domain member from target, but I will see my source profile because I am going to run a security translation visit in this video that will migrate users' profiles, shared resources, map drive, printers, and everything. So then I will migrate both accounts from source.com to target.com domain. But these 4 and 5, these are basically 2 different steps which I am going to run for you here. But that was my brief intro here, that what I am going to present here. Back to my previous note which was created while I was recording in this video. We are on source.com domain. As I said, we are going to create 2 users, Profile1 and Profile2. Those users can be member of number of groups, which I don't have. I have a universal group. I have a global group for testing purposes. If you make a user a member of any group at source, then you have an option to migrate a user account with a group. So once you are at target, those groups are part of your migration. So you will see your user accounts are there. You will see your groups are there from source to target. It depends that where you want to create. So I made one account here. Now I'm going to copy same account with number 2. So Profile1 was the first account, Profile2 the second account. So I will automatically gonna see that password never expire option. I need to add a password only. So I'm going to add my regular complex password. Now we have 2 accounts. So these accounts are ready to go. That means if I go from my member server, from my Hyper-V, I am able to log in from my member server, which is a part of source.com domain. So I'm going to use one of these two accounts first. In fact, I will use both accounts one by one. So I can create a profile for both users in this server. You can use a client computer or you can use a server as a member server. So for testing purposes, I have only this one server. I am going to create two folders on the desktop of this user. So my current user is actually now is Profile1. That is where I supposed to be right now, because I am intending to create profiles of these two users into this server. When I migrate computer in my video number 10, which is the next video, you will see when I log in as a Profile1, I will see exactly the same desktop what I am going to create now. So very simple way is that just to have two folders on this desktop. So simply you go to the command line, verify that what is your computer name, and verify that how you logged in. Who am I is a command that tells you that you are logged in as a Profile1 user account to your target source.com domain. So you randomly can make one folder, two folders, three, two, as many numbers as you want. So I am going to just make two folders here, drag back and align them on the desktop. So Profile1 underscore A and Profile1 underscore B. That's it. So that will be good enough for me to go move on to my target side, use these accounts and validate I do have this profile. So keep in mind, I am going to migrate user account with all groups with existing password at source and with the profile. So this was my first account, Profile1. Now using a same method, repeating what was done for Profile1 with a Profile2, I'm going to log in with Profile2 account now, very first time, brand new account, same procedure to look at host name, which is member1, and to look at log on name, which is Profile2. I am going to create two folders on my desktop, Profile2 underscore A and Profile2 underscore B. So this part is done. After creating these two folders, now we can log off. We know that now we have two user accounts at source. These accounts are not at my target site at this time. So number one is done. Number two is done. I have created two folders on desktop. That part is done. Now we have two more things to do. Run security translation visit and migrate user account. So when you run a security translation visit, that time you have an option. That option will ask you that how you want to run this visit. So let's take a look. So this is a user account migration visit. Source domain is first, which has to be a primary domain PDC emulator, and target domain same. Select users from your source domain from source.com. I got these two under my source.com domain. At target, you can choose where you want to target. I am targeting a location which is an OU SEP26. I am migrating user password and also SID, security identifier, leaving it same at source, not making account enabled or disabled like that. By default it will be automatically enabled. I might have to just uncheck the box. User can change the password. You also can migrate groups. If account is a member of any group, you can migrate with the group. If it's not, you don't have to. If group was migrated before and you select again that group, nothing gonna happen because group is already there, but you can migrate group one time and that one group has couple of thousand members. You will see that that group has been migrated. So I am going to migrate these two users. It took a glance, not much time, because number of users were only 2. Previously, in approximately, I believe in my video number 6, I migrated 1000 users. So that was a little time taking. So we are done with here. You refresh this OU SEP26, you will see both profiles, both user accounts are migrated. You look at the properties, go to account tab and uncheck the user must change the password. Otherwise user can log in with old existing password and can change the password at the time of login if you want them to. Otherwise you can uncheck this password, this check box. That can be obtained through a PowerShell script. So you can run the script. Every migrated account will be able to log in directly with existing password. Second part, or the last part, I'm running now a security translation widget. Source and target domains are there. So you can run this widget for the computers at the source. So when this computer will be migrated, in my next video, you will see that you will be able to see your existing profiles from existing users. So here is the screen where you can select the options, whatever you want to. I'm just selecting all of them. Even we are not doing this all steps there. I don't have any printer here or shared folders, but all I want you to look at a user profile. So this is an add. Same procedure, you have to run a pre-check and then run the operation, agent operation. So you have seen my video which was video number 7, I believe, where I showed you I believe it was video number 8 where I showed you a service account migration. That was a kind of same procedure. And now you can see actually the progress. So it will take possibly 30 seconds more or 1 minute more. Once it's done, it will tell you that completed. So still running. Successful. So we are done. We can check again the agent detail. Now it says completed. Okay, so we are good. So the next what will be that is to migrate my computer, which is a member server. So we have done number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, and number 5. So I got this all actually completed. So far we are good to move on till my next video. I hope you would like this video, and keep tuned in for my video number 10, where I am going to migrate my computer. Thank you for watching, and this is Enayat Meer. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.